Here we go. Right, hello and everybody. Okay, we're all back on now. I've asked Mark to come over to the stream, so hopefully he does. So we'll put more cameras on. Wireless one here, but I'm going to have to wait for it to charge up because I ran it flat. So we're all back on. Run the trains, and yeah, Mark's got a really good layout, but I think he gets a bit frustrated in his talk. Shouldn't do. He should enjoy it. Just talk as there's nobody there, and then you'll find it's really, really good. And if someone says to me, just make it look like you're talking to somebody next to you. So when you're doing it, that's what I do. I mean, I've come on, and I've spoken many a times with zero, no one watching. But I think of it is people will watch the replay of this video. So you've got to talk to the beginning part of it. So that's the easiest way of doing it. Right, and let me just get a couple more cameras up. Settings. Think about look, back camera. I'm putting the dodgy camera on. It's not letting me do it. Stupid camera. It's actually not actually come down. Right, hi everybody. I will put the invite back on. So Anthony, if you want to join me, no problem. If somebody new who wants to come and join me, no problem. Just come in and run some trains. Bang, got you junction car. Good evening to you. Never 45 minutes and it will be good morning to you. Let's run some trains. Right, turn I can try right. Right, we'll go. So we've still got the same locomotives running, but there you are. A Hatton Class 66, which is coming round to you now. Turn that down a bit because it's gone too fast so long. I think I should do a marathon this week. Do a live stream every night when, like, tomorrow night. No, it won't be one tomorrow night. I could do 1 hour before Alan starts tomorrow night. Because he starts at 9 and goes on to 3. There's no way I'm going to do a live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I leave into it. I usually go to bed by 1 o'clock. Monday night would be 9 o'clock start because out to Jenny. Tuesday, I don't know if Barnabas Junction is doing one. So me normally finishes at 9 also. But then again, I don't know what he's doing. Hi, Andy. We're back on track. Mark's good, but I think he's just nervous what he does. He's nervous. Right, we're going to put some more cameras on. This camera is not going to come on. It ain't going to work. So we get it, throw it in the bin. Hopefully, Mark, are you in? Stand over. Say hi, and I'll get you on here and get you yapping. Tap onto this. I've got it here. Click on. Headphones, turn the mic off. Enter studio. High bank allow. Yep, we're on. God, why is it that? Here we go. Tick. Everybody can hear you on the chat, can they? They don't want to see me. Right, turn that camera around. That's on. Back. Cancel. Over. Over there, so we can put you. We'll put you over here because this camera needs a charge in it. We'll put you. Oh, hang on. Mute you. It's done, muted. So there you are. The Yeti. Put you where I had you last night. Oh, Thursday night, sorry. It's tonight's Saturday. It's got to be that way again. It's gone off. Oh, because I pressed the I have a mute button. I didn't press it, so it went over. Back on again. Click the camera on, over, on, we're on. Here we go. The other camera on. We'll put that on mute. So on mute. Now the sound is perfect. I'm getting quite good at doing this. Right. Does anybody? Andy would know. Well, yeah, anybody can come on. I'll put the invite on. Just send a message to Mark. Come and join us, Mark. Send that message to him. Then we'll put the over. I'm going to get another one of those 4K cameras to see if I can get the picture up, because the 4K camera's not at the moment. It's all the far side. I'll just change that on to there. Choose that one there. That camera is a 4K one. Now, as Anthony was saying earlier on, the picture's more crisp because the one on your right is the 1080. I've got that 1080 and the other three I've got are 720s. But the 4K is very crisp. So I may get a couple more of those. And if anybody's starting up on your streaming, I'll let you have them for free. You just pay the postage. You pay me the postage and I'll post it to you. If usually the postage £3.95 or something. So because I won't need another one. Can let someone else use them? They work it, they're fine. Well, if I put this one on to straight, the other straight, this is the one that one there. Camera. It's a good picture. So it's a 720 high definition. It's a good picture on that one. And the other one is that one. I don't know where it is. Where is it? That one there. It's a good picture. It'll work fine. I think I'll get myself another one of those cameras because there's another one I'm not using at the moment. So, which is if I click it on, so I'll just get it up. Which is that one. Now this one's got a good picture. And that's a 480, but you can see the fuzziness around it a little bit. I mean, I won't, if I change all my cameras, I won't need those. So I might as well give them to somebody. And all I say is you pay me the postage, you can have them. Anyway, Happy New Year to everybody. Does anybody want to come and join and show us your layout. If I put the invite in, like Mark was using YouTube, but it's the worst thing you can do is use YouTube. Can't do anything. Right, I'll copy this now. Copy twice. Type video there. And there. Oh, what's it? How do I do it? Oh, it does now. Right. Over slash. No, I don't know that. Oh, back. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. Because you can sometimes put the wrong one in, copy it, swipe it, and it disappears off you. Which I have done many times. Hopefully, this will be the correct one. It is the correct one. There you are. I mean, I'm going to show your face. Click on it. And there you are. It's in the chat. You have to click on the one on the chat, not on the one on the screen. They come and join in. Come and have a natter. I don't bite. I only nibble. I haven't got me yet, I've got me microphone, which is the wireless thingamabob. So we stay up to about 1 o'clock tonight, so we can got a good hour and a bit to go. I'm not doing anything now for the next 8 days. I said to Alison, you don't land back here to 12 o'clock Sunday night. So that means she'll all come round and see me at midnight. I may be a bit later, but just come round and come and see me. I'm not coming round your race that time of night. Bugger. Good evening, Alan. We're going on to 3 tonight. Ish. We may finish at 1-ish. Or 12-ish. Alan, if you come and join, you've got to stay on for 30 minutes and talk rubbish like I do. Not tonight, Josephine. Oh, you must do. It is I, Leclerc. Come on, somebody come and say hello. I'm waiting for Mark to come and join the stream. It was on YouTube. You can invite nobody in. Need to use StreamYard. You can invite people in and we can all have a natter. Like you'd say, old women. Oh, come in, talk crap like me there now. You've got the code there. Click on it and we can talk rubbish. I'm not seeing Alison tonight, and I've got myself a glass of red wine because I've got a week on my own. I can go and do things I want to do now. No football on tonight. Well, there's football on tomorrow, but I don't watch it. The FA Cup. Who wants to watch that rubbish? I like watching rugby. Rugby union, not rugby league. Rugby union. High-class rugby union is for men, not rugby league. It's for boys. Boys, the rugby league, you don't get hurt. I mean, rugby union, you can get smashed big time. I mean, you only get that in the southern part, like Gloucester. The highest rugby union is Sale, and then you've got Leicester, Nottingham, Northampton. I mean, most of the clubs are mostly southern, but I like it. I mean, It's family. You can go there, and I took a load of, well, when I was running me boozer, I took three of my not staff, customers down to Vicarage Road down in Bristol to watch Saracen play Worcester because they were Worcester fans because my pub was in Worcester. And we had a great time. We spoke to some guys in the ground and all that. We having a good laugh, watching the game and all that. And they said, come over the road. We got our pub, got a buffet on, come and have something to eat. You know, and I thought, yeah, go over. The lads were drinking. I was driving, so I couldn't have a drink. And we had a good food and all that. And I said to you, when you play Worcester up there, you know, in Six Ways, you can come into the pub and we'll put on some on for you. And we did. And like I still know them. I still talk to some of those people. It was really good. In football, you cannot do that. You cannot. Good evening. It is yet still good evening, Digger. You know, come on now, come and talk rubbish with me. Come on, click on that link and come on in. There's no charge. The link's disappearing. There's a link. Click it on the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. It does help the channel. It does help the channel. Oh, my bum's aching, so on this seat. Come up here, did a bit of soldering today. Really, really good. Really, really good. Let me just see if this sound is actually perfect. Anybody, if you want to come and join, click on that link in the chat. We have to go up a little bit. We're right. As I said, I don't bark, I just nibble. Just looking at this. You may hear an echo. How am I sounding? One, two, three, four. Oh, I hear myself. One, two, three, four. Just nibble. Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah. Sorry, hold on, pause. I'll get rid of that. Right, there you are. Right, let's put these on long screen because they actually look quite good, everyone. There you are. Come on, somebody, come and join me. Yes, I mean, Andy last night saw there's a bit of crackling here, and I thought I watched a video today, and I thought there's no crackling. It's not breaking up. Must have been his side. I need to have like somebody who does the engineering side of sound. So when I know it's right. Because sometimes the person you're talking to can have a bit of a problem with their sound. So they're saying your sound's not good. And then you're going, oh, why is it not good? But then I don't blame Andy. He was helping me. So, you know, all I need to do is try to do a stream before I start my stream, like you can do recordings, to find out what the sound is like. So, yeah, I would do that. That point wants cleaning again. Where's the Delta? Down to 55212. Going. High speed Delta tonight. There we go. He's on. He's going. One. So that these two camera shots here, that's makes you really close to the wagons. It does, especially the one on the high bank I've got. That's where the locomotive should, isn't it? Because that was on the high bank earlier on. That camera moved it. Hello, Mark. Come and join us. The link is there. Fly, I was talking to Flymo earlier on, but he's not coming to the chat. He was in the chat earlier on, but didn't come into the chat, if you know what I mean. He was just watching. I'll put it in again, Mark. What's that? Invite. You need to use StreamYard. It's better for everybody. Right, that was a little bit echo there. I'm going to I'll paste it again. Well, we went over to Mark. I think Mark was getting a bit frustrated in what he was doing. But the more you do it, the easier you will get and the more relaxed you will get on the stream. You should do it as you're talking to a person in your room, not talking to people in the stream. Because if you do that, you're talking to like a wall, and it will make you feel that no one's looking back at you. You know what I mean? If you put yourself looking at a wall and you talk to it, you think I'm going mad. But if you talk to it, is somebody who stood by you or sat by you, and you're talking to them, it's easy. You'll feel better than you talk on the street. Because nobody's talking back to me. I'm talking to you. This is why I want people to come on the street, so it makes you feel better. But if you want to talk to all the crap I talk about, don't come on the street. But make a joke of it, have a laugh. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Right, I'll paste this now and I'll put it back in. Here we are. So now, so if you want to come and join me, come on do. I don't bite, I don't nibble, just listen. No, you should not feel bored and all that rubbish. Come on, Mark, come on. You need something to pat you on your back, mate. It's good. You've got a fantastic layout, and what you do is really, really good. I mean, just come on now. Come on, we'll have a talk. Alan's going to come on as well. There's the link. Click on it. Get your buns on seats. Get in. Come on, I'm waiting. Come on, Alan and Mark. Come on, just, you know, everybody was saying, even Anthony was saying, wow. I mean, how you've made your layout is completely different to what I would have mine. It's really, really good. You just need to have that little bit more confidence in yourself to say, yeah, I'm doing this. Forget about whatever people say, just do it. Well, come on the stream now. And next time, tomorrow, I'm free now for 8 days because she's buggered off. I'll show you to use StreamYard. And we can do it private if you want it. You can do our own on StreamYard. You can do like a stream recording, and I can show you what to do. And then we can do our own private stream. And you can have it closed. I'll show you what to do. Come on the stream. Come on, you've got the invitation there. Click on that link. Come on. It'll be fun. Stop putting yourself down, Mark. Right, everybody, here we are then. What I was doing today, I don't know if you saw the stream I had on earlier. I was doing a bit of background. What am I doing? Settings. Virtual background. I've got to put myself on a brick wall. There you are. There's the brick wall. Turn that off. And then I'll put my pretty-ish face on it. It's not that pretty, but it's okay-ish. It's me. It is I, Leclerc. I need to do that much better. There you are. Need to have a green backdrop on this. I can change the virtual background. I can. It's when you do the thumbprints, you can put your thumbprint behind you. There you are. Damn it, YouTube 30 days. And I've got a picture over there. I need to get a screen on behind me called a green screen, and then we won't get these lines going up and down. And then I can say properly to you, it is I, Leclerc. Wicked. And I'll get rid of this rubbish now because you don't want to see that. You don't want to see me, do you? I do. It's Windows what we can do. Right, turn that on off now. So, change that camera. Bingo. We'll go back on the 4K. Off. That is so quick and so good. So easy to do. Come on, man. Who's going to come and join me? What I do is the first person who joins me now gets right. Who's going to be quick? First person who gets here gets this. No, you can't see that, can you? Ah! Right, 4K. Here we are. You see that? Brand new. Brand new. It's a guards wagon. Brand new. Never been out the box. So the first person who comes in gets it. Brand new. Never been taken out of the box. Batman wagon. I'm going to have to go back to get the link out the chat. That link is working. Well, let's just check them. Actually, it's not working. I'll try it again then. I'll try another prize. It's going to be super duper. He's going to be quick on the hand. Right. I'm going to put a link in now. Now, the first person who gets this gets that wagon. The drums are rolling. Right, 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. I will put it in. Hold by your buttons. Don't put anything in the chat. The first person who clicks on this link, which you will see their name come up on the chat, will get that wagon. All you got to do is pay for the postage. It's going to cost you £3.95, I think. Right, we're going to do it. Not just yet. And make sure I get this right. I'm typing this in on my So as soon as I won't tell you when I've done it, I'll just press send. So stand by your bets. It's coming through. Go. First person to click on that works. First person to click on that gets that wagon. It's the first person in the studio. It's Alan from Buckland Junction who's won the wagon. Hi there, Alan.
Katie, I'm not in screen yet. Oh, I am now. Ah!
Yeah, you're straight. Yep, you've won a
Oh, I've won.
20T brake van BR Summer Weathered. You
Yeah,
won
I'm into
that.
that. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, I tried your
I'll
link about 3 times, and I knew there was something wrong with it.
Yeah, there was something wrong. Anyway, I'll just show you in the end. If you look on the left-hand camera,
Yeah, yeah.
see it?
Ooh, yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is that a brake van, did you say?
Yeah, brake. You like your brake vans, don't you?
I do like I'm a sucker for brake
It's,
lines. Yeah,
it's
brake
brand
vans, yeah.
new, never been taken out the box.
Oh, thank you very much.
So there you
Oh,
are.
well
Then all you
done.
got to do is
Evening on, evening on.
send me the postage, £3.95, I think, and I'll send that to you.
How about we do an exchange, Bernie?
What then? What's the
Oh.
exchange?
How about a nice bridge?
Oh, how many
You
of
must need a
those?
few. Hey?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about. You know my the bridge I've got over the far side, the one that's down this street. If I put that on and change this,
Just tell me how big it is, and I'll send you an appropriate bridge for it.
right, one sec. It's the ones down there. Camera, where can I can move this camera? One sec. This camera over here. 1 minute. Take that out as solo. I'll have to do the measurement. It's this camera here. I'll
Yeah,
put
give
that
me the
solo.
measurement. Look, I've got them all sizes.
Be on this camera up. This here, because I remember I said to you they were sagging.
Yeah.
It's quite long. You've got two 37s in the middle, and they're long in the 37s.
Right.
Can you see?
Yeah, what's sagging then?
The middle part is sagging. So I'm
Is that
thinking
the
about
wall that's
doing
hit?
something with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Haven't you got anything a bit smaller? Because they're massive bridges, they are.
Yeah, they are big bridges. No, I haven't really. No. No, I've not. Look at that.
Yeah, they look about like 600 long, those bridges, and I
I
only
haven't
go
got
to
my,
325.
I haven't got my tape measure with me, so we'll sort something out anyway.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Sort some out. Right, one sec. That's got to go a bit more. Yeah, we'll sort something out. In fact,
Okay, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we'll sort some out. We'll sort some out.
Yeah.
Let's just put that back off solo. Train's back on. They all went
See,
off.
look.
Don't know why. Right, one sec. We're back on. So I just put all the trains back on. Oh, 6780 on. Look. Yeah, I was hoping Mark would come on because Mark was getting a bit frustrated tonight on doing his live stream. But he should do. As I
I
said
missed it by
earlier
a
on,
few minutes.
first time he's done it, innit? So
Mm,
you're going to talk, it's that
yeah,
person's next to you. And that's what you do. I mean, I've got
yeah.
you were a bit shy of it, first of all. I love doing it now.
Oh man, yeah.
I prefer doing the live streams instead of making the videos because making the videos takes a lot of time.
It does take a lot of time. Yeah.
All the editing, all that, So yeah, come on, Anthony, come on in. You can come back in, Anthony. They look really good. They look really good.
It's not made yet, but that's the second style.
What's the biggest one you got?
325, just over a
325
foot long,
foot long.
millimeters, so just over a foot, like 13 inches long is the big one.
So I'm just having problems with the trains now. I don't know what they're playing up for. Oh, here we are. We've got somebody else come in. Well, we haven't. They've come in. They disappeared. Mark, try again. I think it's Mark.
It's Captain, is it?
Yeah, it came up and then it went off. Because I mean, bloop, so when somebody comes into the basement. I've got a free, how long will your stream be tomorrow night then, Alan?
How long's a bit of string, really?
It's as
But,
long until you cut it.
StreamYard says I've got under 3 hours left, so it can't be that long.
Ah, because you got your monthly thing, haven't you?
Yeah, I've reached my.
Monthly
I think I'm
allowance.
up to like 17 hours. 17 hours something. So
Because they
I've
only give
only
you
got
20.
just
They only give you 20
20
hours.
hours. Yeah, 20
With
hours.
me,
So
I'm unlimited. So if your stream finishes, I'll start with
yeah.
that and put you on it
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
because you can
Fair
still
enough.
carry on showing your stuff on mine because I just turn my
Right.
cameras off and show yours.
Right. Okay.
Mine's
I
unlimited.
think 6 hour streams are a little bit too much, aren't they, for people?
It was
I
Christmas.
can't. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't believe it.
But,
That first night you did those 6 hours. I went to bed at 1:45. I said, I'm not stopping it. And then I thought you were going, but you carried on because you were talking to that guy. But the last hour
yeah.
of that stream is fantastic.
Yeah, I know. It's nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's just this mumbling going on.
Mark's trying what? Hang on, Mark's. I'll try and talk about stream with. No. Mark, just click on the link in the chat and have a yap with us now.
Yeah, on the last link works. The earlier
The
link
last one works.
Hi.
Should I put it
Can
back
you
in
not
again?
paste and copy then?
Yeah, I did. I pasted. What I did, I pasted the last stream when I was on earlier. Oh, but hey, and then I looked at the number because that was really easy to paste because it was. I looked at it. It was like JUJA 577788.
Well, if you click on that invite button, you can add it to your clipboard, and then you can just paste it into the
That's right. Yeah.
right click and paste it in, so you don't get it wrong. Then
No, that's right.
you manually tapped it in, did you?
I did it on the second time because I thought, am I doing it right? So I clicked in BDY SQ8CX3G.
Oh, come on, Mark. Too tired. What's up with you? It's Saturday night. It's not even midnight.
Right then, we'll have to get Andy Hot Dog Pilot. He's a good one to come in. He's not in his shed tonight. He's at home. He's got his pipe in one hand and his slippers on. Peter, he's enjoying himself.
Oh
Come
dear.
on, Andy. You're my trusted soldier. As we say it out.
The what?
I said, Andy's
What was
my
that?
trusted soldier.
Ah, yes, is your main man.
My main man. Like I'm your main man when you're on your stream. I always turn up.
Yeah,
We have a good laugh.
yeah.
Can't wait for the summertime to come and see you. 'Cause,
Yeah, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to
I-
come down and
we're gonna go down. I've got to go and see a friend
yeah.
in London. Uh,
In where? In London.
London. Yeah, he lives. Let's see where he lives. He lives now. It's a posh. He got a big house. Very big house.
Epsom Mule that way.
Richmond. That's it.
Oh
Richmond.
yeah.
Lives in
Yeah, he's
Richmond.
well off then. Yeah.
Is that like big houses?
All right. Yes. Yeah, it's
He
where the
lives in
rich
Richmond.
live.
Because we met. I met him last year, April, on holiday, and it was him and another guy called. Well, I call him King Canute. Because he's always sat on his chair on his Sunday, like I'm the king. I am the best. But he was a good lad. He was a good guy. I talked to him loads of times, and then like when we leave, because he was there for 3 weeks, we only had for 2. We were leaving, and Alison said he wants your number. I said no, I don't want your number. I said no, don't give him my number. So she gave him her number. And he keeps messaging. Why doesn't Bernie want my number? Why isn't he not talking to me? You're just simply off holiday. And he keeps messaging all that. I think God is doing it. Like, I'll talk to anybody, but like when there's people that persist on they have to be with you. But the other guy who lives in Richmond, he would just come up, all right, Bernie, how are you? Put his arm, all right, mate, and they laugh.
Casual, yeah.
And no, I found it really, really good. But when he went home, he could say, you must come down to London. I got a bit peed off and I didn't go down to London. But I sent a message of the new year. I said, I'm coming down. I will see. And he said, good. He said, I thought I've lost a friend. Oh no, I'm just me. But Alison said, too many people keep being friends with you. And I said, yeah, there's too many
Yeah,
people. They're a bit needy. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm just a
yeah,
down
yeah,
to earth, talk to everybody. You know.
yeah. I'm a bit like you. Yeah, I'm quite happy to talk to everybody and um,
Well,
you know.
we have said before, haven't we? Yeah, we're like 2 ducks in a pond. We just talk. I enjoy it. I really do.
Hmm.
We've got somebody new in the chat. I've not seen
I
you
can't see
before.
how many. I can't see how many's in the chat, and I don't think I can join the chat now.
I've not seen this person before.
Who's that? Nathan?
Yeah, I've not seen Nathan before.
No, I'm not sure if I have or not.
I don't think we'll see him again if he gets to listen to us all the night tonight.
Yeah, come on, somebody else join the chat. It makes it
Yeah,
more
come
fun.
on. Anna doesn't. I mean, I don't. Can I do it? Rod Stewart is on. Oh God, Anthony will come on.
I've just come up to my model room. Look at all this. Look.
So you said your bridges you're making are laser printed. So
They're-
what they made out of?
Um, card.
Oh, they're actually made out of card.
Card.
Do you know with those then? I mean, like, because I do a lot of camera work. How thick are they if you put two together either side?
Just say that again, Bernie. I didn't quite get you.
I said, I do a lot of filming on my layer, as you noticed the one I put on. I could not have
Yeah.
when the camera going through than showing just a flat side. So how thick would they be if you put two together either side?
This is the big one, and they're
Yeah.
10 mil thick.
So
You know,
it'd be 20
the
mil.
edging is 10
So they
mil. Yeah,
would
so you want 20.
they would be 20 mil then.
If you put two together, if you sandwich them together, it'll be 20 mil thick. Yeah. Oh,
That'd be all right. I
yeah,
could do that. Do that.
yeah,
Yeah, I could do that.
yeah.
I would like to advertise because they do look good out. They do look really, really good. I would
If
like
you're a rivet
to.
counter, there's no rivets on them. If you want to put rivets on, you put them on your shelf.
How do you do that then? How do you do that?
I think you can buy rivets that you can stick on.
Let's put myself
Um,
in.
because
Myself.
here's the plates that hold the bridge together. Hang on, see if I can pull one up. Yeah, there he is. Look, they're the plates. Can you see them? The joining plates. But there's no rivets.
One moment. You're on site.
So if you want to put your own rivets on, it's up to you. But they're made for somebody that can weather them and you know, paint them in the colour that you want and then weather them. And if you want to put your own rivets on, because there's no rivets, look. Oh, yeah, there's no rivets. Oh,
I've
yeah,
got some of
there
those.
isn't any rivets. I haven't got time to stick rivets on there, but so there we go. And they go from what 75 mil to 325 mil. So this would be all right for N gauge. Look, it's not finished. It's not finished. And this would be all right for O gauge.
It is quite big compared to what I've got here. I'll just take you off
They're
some
what?
of them. They're quite big compared to what I've got here. Let me view. I've got
Right.
those.
Oh, what's that then?
Well, I've weathered them and they got rivets on. You can see the rivets.
Yes, very, very nice. Is that a Pico?
Yeah,
Is that the Pico one?
yeah. You can see the rivets. See the rivets?
Yes, I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're weathered on one side.
Yeah, you've weathered it really nicely, Bernie.
Yeah, I did that. I
Quite
did
good.
this myself. I don't know if it
Yeah,
looks.
it's very nice.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah, I think it looks quite good as well, mate.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Is that the Pico one, is it?
It's the Pico one, plastic, but I weathered them
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
grey on this side. They're grey.
Yeah.
And I weathered it that way because what I've done is I've got one on the outside of one way, and then when it's the other way, it's the inside. So when the camera goes past, they've got the other one which is weathered both sides, and this was only weathered the one side.
Okay. Yeah.
Right here. So I've done like this is a box.
Like the bridge. Yes, I know the one you're on about. They're about, I don't know, £7, aren't they?
Oh, I can't remember what.
7 or 8
LK10.
pounds kind of thing.
So I've done them all. But what I've done them differently. As you notice, this one is quite heavily.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
heavily done. But this one here is not heavily done.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I've done it
Nice. I
so
like it.
it's like a wind that comes across. So it blows. You
Yeah.
know when you get like a wind, it
Yeah.
more weather one side than the other.
Yeah.
So this
Fair
is
enough.
the
Very
one
good.
which is, yeah. I just thought if I do one not so weathered, then I do one heavily weathered. As you can see the difference in the two.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought I'd do it.
I'm trying to offer an alternative to that.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think there's
Yours would be better. If I could get out of yours and then like
yeah.
weather it, I think it would look really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, I actually like doing the weathering bit because I'm sorry, I'll bring Anthony in. Sorry, Anthony.
So if anybody else wants, what I need to do, I'd like to give
I
a.
like doing the weather.
Oh, it's Nathan.
He's
Nathan,
down,
no,
he's down in the basement.
yeah. Have you changed your name, Nathan?
Yes, give me Cardi on him. Yeah, I think, yeah. Anyway, we have a prize winner here tonight. Alan, who's won that.
Yippee!
He was first in the stream to win. There you are.
Oh, that's going to look lovely in the rake, Bernie.
I'll take it out of the box. Never took it out of the box before.
I never win anything. This is very rare. Oh, that's nice. It's very rare for me to win anything. Oh,
There you are.
nice.
Slightly weathered.
Oh, nice
It's a new
windows
one.
in it as well.
It's got those couplings you don't like.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
The new ones.
Oh, I do like that. That's very nice.
That's the first time it's been out of the box.
Yeah, I'll swap you for a bridge if you make up your mind what side you want. I'll send you up a bridge and you can send me the brake van. How's that?
No problem. No problem. I asked everybody had the opportunity to win this. You were the first one in to get it.
Mm.
So,
I did cheat. I done a paste and copy of it. So paste, copy, bang. It was up like that.
Miss Brandon, as you can see, it's never really been taken out because of the.
What region is it? What region is it, Bernie?
I don't know.
Right, fan box. Just to be our box site. That's lovely. That's great. That'll suit me down to the ground. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'll take me off so look, he's don't be looking at me. Sorted. It is I, Leclerc.
It is you, Leclerc. I wouldn't have known that.
No. That's me, Bernie.
So, hi, Nathan.
Got Randall as well. Nice to turn that.
Hey, gentlemen.
We're all back in again.
Good evening to you.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Randall.
Hey, Anthony.
Hello, Nathan. And
Turn that one off. So I'm just changing a couple of things. Sorry, guys. I don't think you want to be looking at me, so I'm not the star of the show. Take that one off there. I'm gonna take that one off. Yeah. That's wonderful. I mean, this new computer I've got now, the clicking and the switching of cameras is woof, 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 changes so quick. It's amazing.
it's all right. I've just got some messages to deal with. Sorry.
So, and I would like an afternoon with Anthony, if he's available one afternoon, to get the OBS working, my OBS, and to see if I can do 20 cameras.
Can you join them together?
No, I've only got 6, 9. I've only got 9.
I've got OBS as well.
I play with it. I can't do it. So I'm just thinking, like, could Anthony help me? I mean, StreamYard, I think, may be better because there's so many other things you can do with StreamYard. Because you were saying, Anthony, with a StreamYard, you have to sort things out with StreamYard. You have to sort things out with OBS. But with StreamYard, they do it for you.
Well, I think StreamYard's kind of, it's an easier version, isn't it, StreamYard?
Well, they do different things. It's not like they're versions of each other. They do different things.
It's Anthony.
The one thing they have in common is that they are a streaming platform. But StreamYard is, unless you get their highest versions, is much more limited. OBS
Anthony, your sound sounds like you're down a tunnel, not in the room.
hang on. Let me see if I turned, I've got that mic off. Huh.
Hi, Mystic
Right,
Rail
Dan.
Road.
You're down the end of the tunnel, not in the room. That's what it sounds like.
Huh. Let me see something here. Aha, that's why.
You're not front of a house. Where are they stopped?
Hi, Mystic. Hi, it's Clive, isn't it? You live now. I have to have a look
Right.
on the list. I always forget. Julian Clive. That's Clive. Yeah, well done. Howdy, Clive. Well, Clive will come in the stream if you put your link up again, Bernie.
Okay. Does this sound better?
Yeah,
I didn't hear you,
perfect.
baby.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
now.
Yeah. For some reason, Streamlabs changed microphones on me.
Am I going to put the link back in again, have I?
Now, as I was butting in and saying, Streamlabs and OBS, the only thing they technically have in common is they're both streaming platforms where you can go live. And of course, Streamlabs has a free version that is very limited, and then they have different pay plan things. And if you have their full plan, you can actually import all your OBS settings into StreamYard and do StreamYard. But StreamYard will not let you, at least on most levels, will not let you stream above 720, where OBS you can stream up to 4K if you want. And OBS, all levels of OBS is free, but OBS comes with a price tag. The biggest difference between OBS and StreamYard is StreamYard allows you easily to bring other people in. Okay, so StreamYard is really more of a Google chat, Google Hangout, you know, a Skype. That's what its purpose is. OBS's purpose is for somebody that's doing multiple camera presentations and gamers, where you want to have 5 different, like you'd have 5 monitors and have you, but you can put it all through OBS. But OBS lets you do everything StreamYard does. You can bring people in onto OBS, but it's not as easy as it is on StreamYard. But OBS, the difference is OBS lets you set your settings. StreamYard says, we're broadcasting at 720. You're only allowed 1, 2, or 3 cameras that you can add in, and you usually have to give yourself a different address, or like I create another account and then I invite that camera in. My phone's a different account and I invite that.
There are the link.
And
Sorry.
where OBS, you really can design what you want. So if you watch my live streams, I have one bit where I have, well, yesterday we set a new record on my channel. We did 13 cameras with the GoPro going. We had 13 cameras. So if you're just going to have 1 or 2 cameras going and you want to talk to people like you are, Bernie, where you have me on and Alan and Randall, then StreamYard's the way to go. If you have a gorgeous layout and you want to put 4, 5, 6 cameras up, then OBS is the way to go, but you got to do some work in it. Now, I do not have a gorgeous layout. I barely have a layout. I just have a big table.
Fantastic layout. Yeah. Not better than anybody else's.
Anthony, you got more of a layout than I'll ever have.
I
Yeah,
understand.
right.
I understand. Size is relative. And I admit I have a big table, but you know, I look at what people are building because I really don't build anything. I just got a bunch of models I slap down. And, you know, the plan was someday I'll build something, but someday just keeps being another day off yet.
Well, as I've often said, my layout looks like somebody dropped an atomic bomb on it and blew it up. And that's basically what my layout looks like. So, but
I find OBS one. I have a trouble controlling it, and I link to the internet with my phone, with my Apple phone. I think I've got a problem with the bandwidth on the connection on this phone. I use this as my, what is it, a tether. I tether to this, and I think it hasn't got enough bandwidth between here and the mast, which is about half a mile away. I think that's where I struggle with OBS. So I go StreamYard because it's much simpler, but I can only have one, maybe two cameras at the most, so it won't let me have any more.
Yeah. And yeah, OBS is. Oh, we got echo.
Don't know if we got echoes, not from my end.
Not
No
my end.
echoes up there. Clyde said he's going to come in.
Is
You
it
coming
me?
in, Clyde?
Okay, whatever it is. it's-
Clive said he hasn't got his cable or USB powered cable handy to run his camera.
Who did you say he said he was going to come in, Mark?
But,
I was hoping he
yeah.
was.
OBS is not smartphone friendly yet. There is an OBS app, but it's not smartphone friendly. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know if it is the United States or if it's my Android phone or what, but there is no StreamYard app. It becomes StreamLab on my phone. It's StreamYard on my computer, StreamLab on my phone. There is not a StreamYard app that I can download on my phone. So I don't know if it's some sort of priority issue between Streamlabs, StreamYard, Android, and the iOS. But yeah, for some reason, I cannot get Streamlab on my phone. If I go into my app stores, it's not available. But Streamlab,
I think we're waiting for the next generation of the streaming platforms. We're waiting for the next generation.
Well, they're already seeing it where all the systems like StreamYard now lets you import your OBS settings into it, where if you have I forget what pay level it is, but if you import my OBS setup with all my scenes and the multi-camera views, I can import that into StreamYard and then put that up as one window and then still invite people up, almost like a shared screen. So already StreamYard, but they charge you for it, because to me, that in the end, that's what it's about. OBS is free no matter what you do with it, no matter how far you go with it, it's free. And whereas StreamYard, okay, we'll give you the basics, it's cool, but you're limited to how much time you can do, and you're limited to what you can do, and then pay us money. OBS is free, no matter how advanced you want to go. And I'm not the king of OBS. That's why I did that series of videos. I took something that takes 20 minutes to do. If I'm sitting next to you on your computer, it would take me 20 minutes to set you up, and you'd be streaming with OBS and not fighting with it. But trying to explain it, I take 4 videos of half an hour each to explain something I can do in 10 to 20 minutes sitting next to you. Oh, I love Euro Phoenix. Yes. Sorry, I got distracted. I saw the Euro Phoenix. I love the Euro Phoenix.
What is the other OBS? I try.
So much studios it is, huh?
OBS Studio. Yeah, I tried that first. That seemed even more complicated. It's a bit like you run a television studio off that.
Well, and that's why they call it OBS Studio. But that's what I use. I use OBS Studio.
Fair enough.
Anthony, is it called Streamlabs?
There's Streamlab, L-A-B, on my phone,
yeah,
and StreamYard. But there are people who get StreamYards on their phone. But I got one of the latest generations of Android, Samsung Android phones. There it is. Ta-da! Get on camera. There we go. I've got the fold phone. I got the big screen fold phone, and I don't always know how the tech works. I just like new tech. I'm one of those people.
Yeah. I had a problem with Streamlabs. It has scenes, is it? Add a scene, but I can't get the scene to come into the main screen. I obviously don't know what I'm doing. I think it's an age thing, you know. I'm kind
No,
of going.
it's a what you want to do and how much
yeah,
effort you
it's-
want to put in. You know, because it's the same
Yeah.
thing. You know, when I look at all the work you do on your amazing layout and the time and dedication you put into it and repairing those locos, I go, I'm stupid. I don't get this. But I know I'm not stupid. It's just I personally know I'm a lazy SOB and would not put that time and effort into it. This is the flip side of it. I will put the time and effort to get 13 cameras because I'm a geek that way. My son-in-law said, hey, Dad, you can run 6, 8, 12 cameras with OBS if you want to do live streams. And I said, really? And I just kept adding. And then when the computer couldn't handle it, I got a bigger computer.
Right. Okay.
You use a computer, don't you, Anthony? I'm using a laptop. My laptop's an i7 16 RAM, which is quite good, I think.
But laptops, even if you have an i7 laptop, it's not as good as a desktop with an i7.
Yeah, but like because it'll be in the loft.
But you have to use what you use. I'm lucky. I'm in the basement. I got a nice big space down here to stick a tower computer. I've got a nice big room. So again, you do what you can do. That's what I was talking about in your previous stream, and on Mark's stream. You do what you can do. It's not a competition. This is not a race where I got to beat you. This is I'm rooting for you, and hopefully you're rooting for me.
We are a group, don't forget. I'm sorry.
And there he stays.
That wasn't me. Randall, you all right?
You didn't told him tonight. He's gone quiet.
I think he's sleeping.
Did you falling asleep, Randall?
Randall, are you there?
He's snoring. Listen to him.
I put him to sleep. See, that's how excited I am. I put him to sleep.
He's on the siesta and that. Boo!
Edited highlights. Randall!
That's funny. Oh, that's better. It's better.
Dark as the night.
But and that's the thing. We root you. It's not a competition. Some guys in this hobby see it as a competition. I've got to be bigger, better, fancier than you. And anything I do, whether with my trains or on my channel, it's about what makes me happy. I'm not trying to compete.
Yes.
I got inspired. Why do I have so many cameras? Well, 4 years ago, I was watching Jason at Barnabas Junction, and he suddenly was doing 3 cameras, and he had different angles of that amazing layout he had at the time. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And I can watch the train going there and then up here and around there. And I told Joyce I wanted cameras even before I started live streaming. I want cameras to do that. And it just kept going.
Yes, I would like more cameras on a live stream. I would like more cameras, but I don't think I've got the bandwidth to do it. I don't know why.
He's a strong sleeper. I'm not waking him up.
Not vision.
Wow.
He's asleep.
He really is.
He is asleep, isn't he? I can hear some snoring. Or is he messing us around?
Randall! Randall, it's time to get up and go to school.
I've never had anybody snoring on my channel before. Oh, this is strange.
Oh, you can mute him.
My light's very bright.
Oh,
I'm just trying to
yeah,
light
there
this
you
one.
go. That's a first, Bernie. You got somebody asleep on your channel.
That's the first
I didn't
anywhere.
realize I was that boring.
No, Randall works hard, man. He puts in 12-hour, 16-hour, 18-hour days driving back and forth between rail jobs.
Wow.
You can still see the
Hey,
trains
it's
go by the window.
Randall. That's funny, that is.
Randall,
Well done,
it's your
Randall.
mother. You've got to get up and go to school, honey.
Can't put myself up there.
You can
That
you
sounds-
can mute him if you're really worried about it. You can mute him.
No, he can leave. He can carry on, and then when he watches the live stream, he'll realise he fell asleep. The time
No, I
now
don't-
is
I don't hold it against him.
12:15 in the morning, and Randolph
When-
is falling asleep.
I don't want him taking too much razzing about it.
For
Who we got coming in? Oh no.
he's got to see
sorry.
the trains on right anyway. That's good because I've turned the lights off in my log, and that's just the light off my camera.
Yeah.
Now, did you see my background today? Now,
Yeah,
Bernie?
I did. Yeah.
Okay,
I
you
did.
see,
Honestly,
I got my pets out.
I'm going to get better than you.
Who's
a good
boy? Who's a good boy?
You're not moving.
Who's a good
I tell you, that would be good if you could put like a little video behind you, and you go, they come to you, you go, get back, and they move back. Imagine
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
Streamlabs doesn't let you do that one. There is a way I can do it in OBS, but I don't know how. There is a way OBS would let me implant myself over another video.
Oh, so you're on
This is the-
OBS.
Pardon?
You're on OBS.
No, I'm on StreamYard because that's the link you sent. So
Oh,
no.
yeah. So with Randall, I mean, it's got to be a first. I know. We're just going to put him on solo.
Mhm.
It's got to be a first. It's got to be a first. Someone has fallen asleep on my live stream. He must have had a hard working day. But Randall, are you there? No. Well, just listen out now.
Ding 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 ding.
Well, you're going to eat this. I'm going to have to. What we are now?
Ding 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 ding.
We are 1 hour and 1 hour and 13 minutes. He's been keeping for a good 5 minutes.
Because I co-host another show in half an
Oh,
hour.
well, it's gone dark as well.
Hey.
The light I got up here is just going off the laptop.
I just had to go. I just had to go
It's a
to the
Chrissy
little
live
boys'
stream.
room. So
Yeah, I need to go there in a bit.
is Randall still
I'm really
asleep?
surprised with this camera I got with the trains running out. That's just a light. What I had
That's a nice
running
picture.
on that camera. That's really good shot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a very nice
Very
shot.
good.
Sorry. So we're gonna have this. Where else could I put that camera?
That's better.
'Cause I've got other lights. I don't know if you'll see it. I'll just take this off. Right. I'll put this on solo. Go around the
What's that
lane.
we're looking at?
The
Oh,
diamonds.
what's that?
Here we
How's
are.
your-
There's the computer.
oh,
Right. There's that light.
To infinity and beyond.
Okay. There's the trains going past now. There, now you've got the Delta coming. I'll follow this Delta now. It's going to be going up. Yeah.
Attention, Randall Ellison. Please report to the principal's office. Attention, Randall Ellison. Please report to the attendance office.
We've got lights down here. Right, this is where I had the camera earlier on. Then we've got a flashing light on the tanker.
That works well.
Nice EOT light.
You've got the main light again.
It's still snoring in the background. It's funny that.
That's good, that is. Put it back over there.
See, that's me.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
good.
else, just trains
I
running.
have to watch that later on. Check that back off solar.
Okay, keep working.
I have to watch that later on. That's, oh my God, what you got on there, Anthony?
Who? What? I did what?
Is that where you were last? No, you went there last night, or was it where you went out last night?
No, these are the ladies of the Ishi Crotch Club.
Easy what?
Itchy scratch.
The each it's an Apache term. Ichi Crush. It means it
Crack club.
Ishi Crush. Ichi Crush. It means burning bush.
So any
That's what you
$5
get
get
Hang
anything.
around with these ladies.
I'm going to tell you that, but can't let my customers see that. Can't see that. They're all going, oh, be getting frustrated.
The Ishi Crush is a bordello in my Matt Clark Railroad Marshal cartoon series that I put on my channel. A very you guys know the term NSFW, right? Not suitable for work. Not suitable for work. Stuff you shouldn't be watching at work. But it's on my channel. There have been 2 years of the show so far, 2 series and 2 Christmas specials.
I thought you said itchy crotch.
No, that's what it's supposed to sound like. It's a bordello.
Yeah.
So Ichi Crush.
Bordello. Bordello, I understand that. Bordello.
Right. It's a bordello in the little town of Big Gulch. Big Gulch is the town where my cartoon takes place.
Right.
And it's a bunch of highbrow and lowbrow jokes. Probably lowbrow outnumbers the highbrow 3-1. But it's a little goofy cartoon western series that that's on my channel, and it's meant to be stupid, funny, and get a laugh.
Yeah. Are you using the blue screen, that kind of thing? Is it?
Yes.
Are you using the blue screen? Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the background thing on. I've got a whole bunch of pictures because I do them on the next. I co-host a very wild night show with my friend Artie from Australia.
Yeah, some funny comments coming up now. Itchy crotch, person.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry tonight, everybody. We've got somebody join the stream tonight, and they must have found it very boring and fell asleep. Random. Yeah, but
is Andy not going to join us?
Yeah.
We've got 2 Andys in, actually. We've got Andy
Andy T.
741, and we've got
Hot Dog
Hot Dog Pilot 63.
Come on, Dog Pilot, come and join us. Come and join us. You've got night vision tonight.
Dispatch to Randall Ellison. Dispatch to Randall Ellison. Come in. Dispatch to Randall Ellison.
No, that's not working.
Leave the poor soldier. He wants to fall asleep. He will remember this live stream.
Oh,
It's different tonight. You got night vision tonight.
See, that's the sadistic person I was all my years as an educator was if a student fell asleep in my class, I warn my students, if you fall asleep in my class, you're fair game to whatever practical joke I come up with. And I wasn't mean. I wasn't one of those Roger Waters, Pink Floydian, horrible headmaster teachers from the wall. But like,
Yeah.
I would do things like students fell asleep in my class. I would do things like see how many sheets of paper I could stack on their head before they woke up. Sometimes I'd take my students out into the hallway and change the clock to like 20 minutes after school was supposed to be over. And I just tell my students to wait in the hall quietly, and then I just sit in the room and then intentionally make a loud noise to get them to go up. Oh, you woke up. And they look at the clock. What time is it? I said, well, it's 4 o'clock. And like, oh my God. And they go run out in the hall, and the classmates would all be laughing. These
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Stand still,
Yeah.
laddie.
Yeah, well done, well done. God, we had some draconian bloody teachers at my school. I had the cane, I had the bloody ruler across the hands. Man,
that's the stereotype that Americans have of the UK education system is from some of those even 1950 movies like Goodbye, Mr. Chips and things like that. That just the draconian violent. Now you're older than me. I am almost 59, but I am old enough. I remember in preschool, I'm left-handed. And I went to a Catholic preschool. I wasn't Catholic, but I went to a Catholic preschool, and I had an old nun. I mean, she was probably 175, 180. And every time she saw me writing with my left hand, she'd whack me with the ruler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she would whack me with that ruler. And then, my parents would come in for conferences and they'd be, well, his handwriting's terrible. And it's like, well, it's because I can't hold the pencil. My fingers are swollen from you racking it all the time.
Yeah. Today, I think the kids are too soft, far too soft today. Should bring a little bit of it back in, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's always a fine line. It's always a fine line.
And if you got the whack, if you got the whack of the day, you were the kid on the block then.
The problem is, we blame the kids, but kids are. I don't want to say kids are a reflection of their parents, but nowadays, if I were to scold a kid too hard, the parents are in my face. How dare you talk to my child that way? And don't you? Because every parent thinks their child is the next either NBA superstar athlete or the next Einstein, Bill Gates, and how dare you tell their child that they did something wrong.
Hey, Anthony and Alan, have we got to stay live until he wakes up?
Well, I have to leave in about 15 minutes because I am co-hosting a show.
You're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave.
And usually Randall comes to that show. I'm just trying the different tricks because usually the mother bit works.
He won't be tonight. He's nodded off.
He's out, gone. Man.
He's gone.
He's out for the count. Yeah.
Randall, this is Mr. Smith. If you don't wake up and get in the office now, you're fired. Okay, that didn't work.
This is ridiculous. Alan, that's not happened to you, is it? People said I'm going to bed to go to sleep. Not actually falling asleep.
It's the first. This really is a first.
He had just popped on and said hello. 5 minutes later, he was out.
You're going to go, he just said I'm going to have to go back. I'll watch it tomorrow to find out when he fell asleep. But I did say, what's that noise?
I feel sorry for him if he's working so bloody hard. I like know what hard work's like.
Do you like that picture? Just with the light, no lights on the wall. It's got the lights. That one light. That one bit. Different. Nighttime running. Good. Anyway, we got Andy T741. Where are you? Forget that noises, but that's just things that happen in the night when it goes dark. People fall asleep.
I've not come across Andy T741.
I've not seen this, Andy. So where are you from, mate? Where are you from?
You awake, Randall?
Yeah, I'm awake.
You weren't. Dude, I hate to tell you this, but you fell asleep on the live stream. You've been snoring for a bit.
Oh, I have.
Nearly
Yeah.
an hour.
Hey,
Nearly an hour.
welcome back.
No, I just wanted to wake up before you took too much grief for it.
You were not. You were egging him on.
I was trying to wake him up. That's all I'm saying.
You were egging him on.
You've had a hard day. I'm gonna hang up. We just
Me and Alan
you were
were
live. You
we
were
had
live
sympathy here.
I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Yeah, just maybe you thought you'd logged off and whatever, but I just wanted to call you and wake you up. Okay.
Oh, I appreciate
He
it.
sounded so peaceful as well.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy, and if you want to know stuff about American locomotives, he's one of the guys I like to hit up because I will ask him, Randall, what's this? And he does great reviews of his models too.
We have a link, Anthony.
Sure, we can get a link. We can get a sausage link, or
Well, you bugger off, Anthony. Now
who, what, where?
we all gonna go through the stream.
Well, I go to my friend Alf America stream, Artie. He starts at, well, it's 1 a.m. your time. He starts.
Not for another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Did they invite people into the stream?
Yep. It's like we're doing here, but there is just one little thing. We are all trained guys, but we don't talk trains, and the humor can get a little blue.
Oh,
If you understand that phrase.
you're not allowed to,
Especially by me. I'm the worst offender, but
you're not allowed to fall asleep.
I definitely misbehave a lot on that show because it's not my show, and Artie eggs me on.
Matron.
So I presume Joyce has gone to bed.
Joyce
Well, no,
goes to
she
take a
doesn't,
bath,
no.
and then when Joyce is
No,
done
she
with her
doesn't.
bath, she will text me, and that she will say, "Are you coming to bed?" Which is her way of saying, "Come to bed."
When the lady says come to bed, I say, "Yeah, we're on the job.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it for England." I've said that to you before, haven't I, Alan?
Oh, yes.
Wait, you said that to him? Hey.
No, I said to Alan, I said, I couldn't come on your live stream because I got to go and do it for England.
Ah.
I've got to be that
Have you
soldier.
seen? Have you seen Bernie's lady? She's a very pretty girl.
Yes. Yes. Bernie
you
shared
sent
his
a video
vacation pictures
Or when we're on holiday.
from the
Yeah,
holidays.
you heard it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But of course,
Yes,
Joyce, my
again.
wife, appears on my live streams every week. Joyce is what we call a good sport.
Joyce is a very, very nice woman. I can
She's
see
an
that in her.
amazing woman.
Beautiful woman.
But Joyce is the proof. This is going to come across because she is highly, highly educated. But Joyce is proof that men are smarter than women. Because I was smart enough to marry her, and she was dumb enough to marry me.
No
Well
comment.
said.
No comment. You're lucky to get a good one there, Anthony.
Oh, she's great.
Back in a
I mean,
minute.
she goes along with everything. Again, the people in here who know my Matt Clark series, she does all the female voices except one. There's one female voice I do, but she does so many voices for my Matt Clark cartoon. She records them, and she has helped me write some stuff or at least get the plot going. But she's very subversive herself. She's got a very quick sarcasm. But she's one of a kind, that's for sure.
No, good on you, mate. Good on you. Well done. All right, where you going? We go for a pee.
Call blimey, I'll give the old man a call, but as far as I know, location-wise, I'm near Heathrow Airport, Staines, Massive East Side. Well, I've been to Heathrow Airport twice now.
The Staines is nowhere near Heathrow Airport.
In and out.
It's supposedly the most busiest airport in the world still.
That's what we hear, and yeah, I can believe it.
Oh my God, lads. Now, I've got to say to you, beware. We've got somebody appearing on screen now. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Whoops! And now he just disappeared.
No, he's
He must
there.
have
Just lay down for a little bit. And
He's there.
Next thing
he's
I knew-
there. I'm going to change this
I
now.
was
So we're
asleep.
going to go.
Oh, Randall, I
Oh,
was
we
trying
got it.
everything. I was trying everything to wake you up.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that, but
I know.
I worked all day today, and
We got to take our hats off to you because you did put that little bit of music in our back of our ears, and we all thought, "What is that noise?" And we went, "That's Randolph. He's having a little kick." And then we started laughing about it, but it was funny at the time. But we just carried on doing what we were doing. Didn't
What?
we, Anthony?
I sure didn't mean to go to sleep on you guys. So
Oh no. So I've never had anybody sleep on my, and that's going to be a first. And
I
I'm going to
just-
have to broadcast this stream. He's Randolph fell asleep. I had a person fall asleep on me, and we kept him asleep. And it
I had
wasn't-
my velociraptors up here, Randall, and I tried blaming it on them like they were growling, but
yeah,
nobody was buying it.
well, I hate it. I sure didn't mean to do that, but
We've all
It's
done
no problem.
something somehow.
It's funny. But we didn't really. We just heard you now, and they're gonna. No, but it wasn't all the time, but it was. It was good. It was good. But now you are now the star of the show. Okay, what are we doing now?
well, I was going to say I can show you this new engine here.
Yes, shows a new engine.
I think this is the new one. Yeah. So,
Wait, you're not sure? Wait a minute, I think this is new.
well,
Right,
See, I've got another one in the box. I've got this other one in the box, Anthony. So
Gotcha.
I remember
there-
you saying
there's the
that,
new
yeah.
one right there.
Ooh.
Hey, wow, that's good.
And honestly, video really doesn't do this thing justice. I mean, this is a big engine in terms of diesel locomotives are concerned. But
And that's same fitted, yeah.
yeah, this is what they call the Tier 4 Gevo.
No, I
Of course,
don't know.
the actual BNSF version is called the ET44C4. So,
Good night, Andy. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, good night, Andy.
Yeah. Goodbye, Andy. Hot dog. Hot dog.
Yeah, we're gonna meet Andy up in it's Milton
I'll get
Keynes.
this guy out here. Show you.
I'm coming to like these American locomotives. They look like monsters.
Oh, Flint Hills put one up.
Well, saying.
Everybody's putting up videos.
I'll take the handrail protectors off this one side where you guys kind of get a good look at it. But yeah,
Randall,
there
you
we go.
remember you were on solo. You can actually bring it quite close to the camera so we can see it.
Okay, yeah, sure. So
That's cool.
Do.
there she is right there.
That's wow.
And why they call this, there's actually two versions of this engine. There's the standard ET44 AC, and then there's this version, that the ET44C4. And the reason is on the prototype engine, and this selfie mode kind of gets me confused, but if I'll try and hold it up close to the camera where you can see it. But there's these extra little cylinders right here on this center axle. That's because there's no traction motor on the center axle on the prototype. And basically what these cylinders do, they will lift this center axle up off the rails so that it'll put all the locomotive's weight on the drive axles. So you have a powered axle there and a powered axle there, and same configuration back here, a powered axle here and a powered axle there.
So you have like
So-
an eight pickup, is it?
Say that again.
You have an 8 pickup, which is 4 on the
Yeah,
front,
well,
4 on the
the real ET44C4 is an 8-wheel drive locomotive.
back.
Now this model's not. All the axles are powered on the model, but it's just got the details on the side truck frames that denotes it as a C4 or a standard ET44.
I mean, that locomotive you got there, that reminds me of our like Class 20, but it does make that looks like a monster compared to our Class
Oh,
20.
th-
But
wh-
I would like to actually buy one of those.
Like I said, video does not really do this thing justice. For an HO scale engine, this is a huge locomotive.
Is that the one you had running around on the layout?
Say that again.
Is that the one you had running around on the layout?
The other one, the one I had running on the layout was a Kansas City Southern version of this same engine. They're basically the same type. It's the same basic type of locomotive. It's just the Kansas City Southern one I was running last night. What is the standard ET44AC, and this BNSF version is the C4 version. So, but other than that, they're virtually identical. So,
that looks an impressive sort of locomotive.
and
Wow.
what's cool is this is the later model version that has the angled exhaust housing. And you see it kind of follows the.
So what power does that have in real life?
Could you repeat that question?
How many horsepower?
Okay, this engine would crank out 4,400 horsepower from a 12-cylinder engine.
Similar to
And if you
No.
see these things in real life, that, like I said, they're really big engines. In fact, when BNSF started getting these, I actually mistook them for AC6000 CWs, because if you actually look at them from the side, they look like an AC6000. The only giveaway that it's not is the air tanks on the side of the fuel tank. On the AC6000, the air tanks will be up a little higher.
From New Lee Railway, it just said it's a bit more than Class 20. Class 20 was built many, many years ago. That's quite a modern locomotive. But
Yeah.
with that's equivalent to, I think it's the new Class 59 you got right now, a bit more powerful than that. But you're running around the Class 66 area. So like, which I don't know if you know locomotives in the UK. Class 66 is what was built in 2001. It's actually
All right.
built in the US.
I have to log
Right.
out because I have to go set up Artie's stream.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
no
see you, Anthony. Thanks.
problem.
Yeah.
I've
Bye,
got-
Anthony.
I've got the link.
Good
I'll
night,
come over.
everybody. Take care. Bless.
I'll come over. No problem. Ange. Thanks for joining the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I mean, they look like they They look like a locomotive that grabbed the rails and bring it along.
In fact, behind me, if I can get it out, I don't know which one this is. Okay, that's that first. If I can grab this guy without spilling everything. I'll show you. Now, this locomotive this is your standard ET44C4. Basically the same body as the BNSF version, except
Are they made by different people?
say again.
Are they made by different people?
Both of these engines are scale trains locomotives. So these two are made by the same company. In real life, yeah, in real life, these engines would be made by GE or General Electric, which is now Wabtec. So
yeah, because in the UK we get Hornby, Hatton, Security Scale, Bachmann. You don't get those over there, so they're different companies, aren't they? Be interesting to see which companies like you get to what we get, which quality, what we pay for, because some of the stuff we get are that's really good. That looks impressive.
So
that take a minute, that's better. The detail on that is really good. Would you agree that, Al? The detail on that's really good.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look at these American locomotives and think, wow, they're really big and buxom. I just kind of how would they compare up for a 1950s 37 that we still use today? What would be the power of them both? Any idea?
That's what I said it just a moment ago. I said, what would they compare again?
But it may be a little hard to see all the detail on the side because the trucks are painted silver on this engine. But
You can see it.
Right, yeah,
on
lots of
photo.
handrails and things.
but
It's my eyes.
when BNSF started running these C4s, they build them as being able to match or exceed the performance of a Dash 9 or a ES44 DC. Now the crews that I haul for BNSF, that apparently is not the case with this engine.
Clive just said the Class 57 is half the power of that. Wow. Didn't know that. Wow.
In America, they haul trains that are about 3 miles long, don't they? With multiple units in the train.
They can have about 4 of those engines pulling that long train, can't they? They're right.
The thing about these C4s, though, they weren't really built to haul really heavy trains. What they were built for was for intermodal. They are basically built to go 70 miles an hour with a double stack or a TOFC train, which we call a trailer on flat car.
Yeah.
I mean, double stack. You must be traveling across flat land, then, are you?
Yeah. The southern half of the Thayer sub is mostly flat. The north portion is pretty hilly with a lot of steep grades. That's really what hurts this locomotive. They do not like steep grades with heavy trains.
All right, they go down to singles then, do they?
Right. And BNSF kind of likes to underpower their trains a little bit. They try to get away with running as few locomotives as possible, which that's it's kind of the goal to begin with, but they do I think underpower these trains a little bit, and putting these C4s on trains that they weren't really designed to haul. It really, the weaknesses of this locomotive really shows up. Now, just talking about the model here, the scale trains model of these engines are exceptionally powerful. In fact, the Kansas City Southern engine pulled 64 cars on the club layout. So I would assume this one could probably match the KCS engine, maybe even match the Norfolk Southern engine too. So I'd say they're all pretty close. I'd say they're in that 60 to 65 car range before they're tapped out.
What does BNSF, Santa Fe? What does BNSF stand for?
Okay, so BNSF stands for Burlington Northern Santa Fe. So
Burlington Northern.
yeah, the BNSF is the 1996 creation of the merger between the Burlington Northern and the Santa Fe Railway.
Okay.
So, and there's
is Santa Fe in the south?
Santa Fe is more of a western type road, a West Coast type railroad.
Okay.
They're kind of your California, Arizona, New Mexico range. Burlington Northern is kind of your up in the northwest, Midwest. Of course, there's other roads that BN had absorbed along the way to gain track mileage, but they're more of your northern, northwest to Midwest type railroads. So
interesting.
So
just
We've got such a huge country, like 3,000 miles wide, and we're only 785 miles long. The whole
and
UK is only
ironically,
700.
there's one of the railroads that being absorbed right there in 1980. That's the Frisco, which is the line, which owned the line previously where I worked. The Thayer subdivision was originally a Frisco main line. In 1980, BN took over Frisco, thus it became a BN line. Then 1996 happened, and you get BNSF. So that's kind of the short and sweet.
When I do watch American railways, you seem to be mostly single track. Well, virtually everywhere over here we're double track, and very kind of like so much railway in the UK compared with America seems to have masses of mileage but only single tracks. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the Thayer sub is. It's a single track, what they call CTC line. So
you have passing places where you can pass other long trains going in the other direction. Is that right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the problem is recently BNSF has been running trains that are too long for the sidings.
Oh, no.
They have this habit. They've got this habit of running what they call these double empty coal trains, which are basically two trains put together as one. And to give you some idea how long these trains are, each BNSF coal train is 7,500 to 8,000 feet in length. So you double them up, you're talking 16,000 feet long.
16,000 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got to do a cap. That's like 4 miles long.
Yeah, that's
right?
Getting up there. The problem is, most of our sidings are under 9,000 feet long, so you're almost running trains that are double the length of the sidings that they're that they're that they have to meet trains on. So
How'd
they
you pass
basically,
two trains then? How'd you pass two trains and they're too long for the sidings? Is
well,
crazy.
see, they have to give these double empty coal trains priority over everything else. So all the shorter trains have to stop in the siding and wait for these double empties to pass.
Mhm.
And then, of course, if you
Is
have an
this for
issue
coal
where you got
powered?
like a
Is this for coal powered generation then? Is it?
right. The coal trains come out of the Powder River Basin in Wyoming and Nebraska. So
Different from Dover, Alan.
So
these trains that run on the Thera sub, I think they'll go to like well, there's a few of them they'll go over to Norfolk Southern and run. They have an interchange at a place called NS Junction, and the BNSF trains will go over there, and they'll take the train to the coal plant where NS serves, and then I think there's some of the trains go down to Birmingham, Alabama, and serve coal plants there.
Right, no,
So-
in the UK, we have like those steam trains taking people on coaches, having meals and all that sort of stuff. Do you get that in the US? Do you ever get that? Because you see the locomotives in the UK, like Flying Scotsman, Tornado, all different steam engines, and people buy tickets to go on these trains, old coaches, have meals and all that, and spin it down. Do you ever do that in the US?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I know they brought the Flying Scotsman over here and ran it here in the States.
Now, do you
Um,
get that now? Do you get people? Do you get like old steam or older locomotives that people have a day out?
The only steam engine I've seen personally is Frisco 1522. That was way back in 1994 when it pulled the Peach Blossom Special. So I would have been about 10 years old at the time. And in fact, I have photos of me with the engine. So
We get lots of they're called steam tours, in where people book, they go onto the website, they book a day out on that train, they have meals on the train stops over, you have like a diesel running for you, and then the steam engine would take over, take you out, and then it would bring you back to a certain area, then the diesel train would take you back home. And like,
right.
you don't get that sort of thing, because we get a lot of that in this country, don't we, Alan? Of
and
steam
even
engine.
the Flying Scotsman's done the USA and Australia, isn't it? And New Zealand.
Yeah,
Do you know
And
about
now
that,
it's
Randall?
it's got back into its own state now. It's actually doing tours now.
Yeah, the Flying Scotsman done the whole back of the United States. We had
Mhm.
to put a bell and a light on a cow catcher on the front of
Mhm.
it. But you know about that, do you?
Yeah. I've read books on that. That's pretty neat. That they brought that engine over here and ran it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know the Flying Scotsman was stuck in the USA, and Peter Waterman actually paid for it to be brought back? He paid, but it was stuck there because there was people that took it out and they couldn't bring it back, and it was stuck in the USA. I think it was about 4 months.
Huh.
Peter Waterman paid for it to be brought back.
It'd be nice if the USA could send a kind of like a world tour of their steam engines or something to the UK, to France, to do a world tour with it. That would be
Huh.
nice. And you've
Could
got the
you?
big boy and all those kind of things, haven't you?
Oh, could you imagine if they sent 4014 over to the UK and ran it?
I don't know.
But,
I don't know what.
I
I
was,
don't know what. I don't know.
I was in Cuba and there was loads of steam engines in this yard, and we went on this like little trip, and the steam engine was just dripping of water, oil everywhere. It's certainly good, but it was just completely knackered. Like,
That-
I've got pictures. I'm gonna have to put them on to show you pictures. Not now, but I will do a video of these pictures I got of these locomotives that were completely knackered. But then they were in Cuba and everything's all there. I've not been to the
And-
States to see the locomotives. Anyway, over to you, Alan.
Do you have lots of preserved railways there in the United States with old steamers and things?
Well, there's the Illinois Railroad Museum. They have I think a couple steam engines there it runs. One of theirs happens to be a Frisco engine as well. I think it's 1630. One of the Russian decapods. They've got running over there. And there's several other tourist railroads that operate steam. It would I probably can't name them off the top of my head, but I know there's a pretty good handful of them that run steam engines. So
Good, good. We were a bit nutty on it over here. Kind of virtually every county or what do you call it? County? Every county seems to have its own preserved railway over here. We're a bit nutty on it, really. Yeah. Wherever you go in the UK, you will find a preserved railway here. Scotland, Wales, wherever you go, you'll find these steam engines that are, from the 50s, 40s, 30s, still running today. I think it's a pretty British thing, isn't it?
yeah, I know Iowa. I think up until recently, I think Iowa Interstate was running steam excursions on their railroad, which was pretty cool. So, and I think they used a Chinese built steam engine for a long time. So,
yeah, and I
I
believe
like
in
these
kind of places
nighttime.
like
Hey, Alan, do you like these nighttime shots?
that looks
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Because you got the light is being reflected off the silver thing I've got, and it's bringing it down, and you can see all the way out. I've got no lights on the lot; they're turned off, and all you got is the lights around the layout. It's actually lighting the layout up, and the lights of the train. Well,
Yeah, that's
wicked,
good.
I think.
Very good. Very good.
I always like turning the lights off and run the trains at night where you can see the headlights
Got this
and
jump
everything.
off, right? And they got all the lights on the carriages going on.
Yeah,
Got the
that's
shadows.
always one of my favorite things to do.
Shadows, see the shadows. Oh, wicked! I've never done that before. I've never had anybody. I've never done the shadows on the train. And I've never had anybody snoring on my life. I'm only joking, Randall. Fine.
Yeah, I like that shot right there.
That's like a nighttime sight. When you
Yeah.
look at it, you're looking down. You've got the darkness on the side.
Yeah, it
and
looks
you've got the
great.
train with bright lights, and you can see the lights of the carriages.
Hmm.
That's really good. That's something I would like to take a photo of like that. And do screenshots on it. Watch
I've got
that
to
come
plug
down
my
again.
computer in, so I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, no problem, Mark. No problem, mate. And then you see the 21 cement wagons going past. The flashing red light. Actually,
Oh
saw
yeah, I
that.
can see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
saw
like
that.
that.
And then you're going to have the Delta come down again. With all the lights in the carriages. That's wicked. What else you then? You've got the silver bullets coming past now. They got no lights. You can see the shadow on the side, see it? It's like a monster on the side.
I like those tank cars.
They're called silver bullets.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
getting
those.
it. I've got
I think Alan over at Dragon Junction has some of those, and as well. And I've always liked those tank cars. I just think they look great.
I've had those for a couple of years now, and I'm thinking about getting number 4, number 6, then putting a flashing light on the end. You know, I mean, my layout, as you call railroad, quite a long. There's 2 long straights. And that's what's looking like to come down the end. And down. It took quite a long time to get down here. Should see it in a minute. Roll the other side of the layout. Because on the far side of this camera shop, that's the lights of the yard. Right, they do take a little while because the layout's quite big to get back all the way around. Oh yeah, here's one. Here is a Delta with the all those carriages. It's a Delta.
Yeah, I like that right there with the lights of the coaches. That really looks good.
It's the shadows, and then and that's salted, isn't it? You see 21 wagons on. I suppose you call a long train. What we call a long train must be 42 in
I guess really the only UK type trains I have are the Thomas the Tank Engine trains.
I've got none of that. I've got none of
I-
that.
Of course, I do have some UK style passenger cars. That ironically, I picked them up at a yard sale of all places. I barely give anything at all for them.
I've only just seen this question. Someone's asked, Randall, what steam train is the Polar Express based on? Because
Okay, so the Polar Express steam. Is he asking about the one in the movie or the one in the book?
I don't know.
If he's asking about the one in the movie version, that would be a locomotive that's called Pierre Marquette 1225. It is actually the actual Polar Express engine that they modeled for the movie, and it is number 1225. So yeah, okay, yeah, the one they use for the movie is Pierre Marquette 1225. So,
I love doing these live streams. I mean, I did 2 videos today, and like, it's such hard work. You have to edit and change that, cut that out, do that, do the sound over, and do that. Oh, yeah.
and just as a side note, Bachman makes a very fine model of 1225. And I think Lionel makes a Polar Express set based off of that. So in HO scale, I know for sure an O scale, but they have an HO set as well. That's pretty good.
So you can't hear these trains going. They're going.
Clackety clack, clackety clack.
Well, yeah, you're right there, aren't you? You're right there. When I was
Well,
watching,
it's Saturday night, so cheers, guys.
it's been brilliant tonight. I'm really surprised the amount of people that it's come and join and actually enjoy themselves. I mean, Mark, he's a bit, I can say, he's not into it properly at the present moment. But I think give him a couple of months, I think we'll all be going, yeah, Mark, yeah, come on.
Well, I think
But
it
he's
was his
not,
first live stream tonight, was it? And I missed it.
yeah, I think it was. But what he needs to do is to use StreamYard. Because I thought he was going to StreamYard. I thought me and Anthony and Fred and Andy are going to go over and help him. But he was using YouTube. But you can't invite anybody on that. So Alan, you need to get him to do the StreamYard so we can all go on and help him out. When there's a bunch of us doing live stream, it's a lot better. Well,
Yeah,
why
but I
not?
think I've got to be a paid news streamer, have I?
Not StreamYard. You come on up for free.
What, the free version?
You know, he was only using one camera tonight. StreamYard's free on one camera. And you can
Yeah,
invite people in. You can invite people in. It's all free. You're not going to pay. I love this show.
No,
It's like
I think I
shadows in the
managed to-
night. See it?
I think I managed 6 people last week, did I?
Hopefully,
Well, I had
when it
I had
warms up
11
enough, I'll get
I had
out there and
11
we'll run some trains. So
I had 11 on. Was it 11 or 9? On Thursday. Because you came on for about 30 seconds and you disappeared. Then everybody decided they wanted to come on and they all came on. They thought Alan was on. And then Alan disappeared. And me and Andy was on Alan. Who was the quickly to come on and go on? Quick. I said, Andy was you, not Alan. I
I
enjoyed
never
it.
find it easy. I never find it easy. There's always something, a camera down or something wrong with the streaming system. I find
Well,
it difficult.
I don't have problems with it. Mine works always all right. I mean, you look at that shot there. That's a cracking shot. There's no lights in here in the lot. That's lights off the layout. That's cracking shot, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think your cameras are working there, aren't they? Okay.
And then half the lights went off for his carriage. It's going to go down.
So whereabouts are you, Randall, in the USA? Whereabouts are you?
I'm in north central Arkansas. I'm basically
really?
right up against the Missouri state line, you might say.
How far away are you from the coast then? Like thousands of miles?
Oh shoot. Without Googling it, I'm not real sure in miles.
You're kind of Central America then, are you?
Yeah, I'm basically right in the center of the country, so
All right. We're 1,000 miles from the coast then.
yeah, I'd say probably somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we are. We've got all the carriages on it now. Just past it.
Have you heard of Dover in the UK?
Say that again.
Have you heard of Dover in the UK?
Can't say that I have.
Well, everybody knows
D-O-V-E-R, Dover.
the boat people.
Yeah, it don't ring a bell. I mean, I can't
They
say
come
that I've
over.
heard of it.
They come over, don't they?
There'd be There'll be bluebirds over the white
They-
cliffs
they-
of Dover. I think
they,
it's the
you.
1945 song.
Okay.
I can
I
see the
know.
coast of France here, 20 miles across the channel to France.
Oh.
So I'm in Dover. It's the most southeast point of the UK. And I can see the lights of France from here.
Thank you very much, Andy 741.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I just put a light on there. Sorry, lads. Andy's just said it's a great camera shot. I put a light on the top of it, and it's shown, but the light's not on there, is it? No, the light's on the other side.
What's happened to Bernie? You
It's
all
just
right?
shown. No, it's I mean the light's over here, not over there.
Okay.
I can put the other cameras back on. We sort it. Don't let the 4K. The
With-
4K is over here. That's the camera shot the lights on. That one. Now I think the other camera shot's better. Just turn that light on. so
Nice shot.
It's gone dark. 4K can't put up with that. Ah! So I can actually put this light on changing notes. Sorry, I'm just trying to change the. In fact, the light's actually coming to the deadness of it. So no.
I am curious. What manufacturer are those locomotives? I mean, are they all like a Hornby, or are they kind of a mix?
The locomotives I use are the what they call the expensive ones. They're cooler scale, quite a lot of money, and the Hattons, they're quite a lot of money.
Okay.
That's the cooler scale data just done through. You've got the 37 is a Bachmann. I do not buy Hornby.
You do not buy Hornby.
Hornby, in my eyes, are rubbish. Oh, well, and it's gone.
See, usually, when I would kind of scratch an itch to look up some UK locomotives and stuff, Hornby pops up quite a bit on my eBay searches.
Don't buy it. Don't buy
Um,
it. They're over what they're worth, and no, don't buy Hornby.
Yeah.
You've got a good scar down to there, fantastic locomotives, and Hatton. I mean, Hatton now they don't make the 66s. They're going up in prices because you can't buy them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got now 11 of the Hattons. Is it 12? And no, the Hatton 66s I've got 24. The Kuliska Data's I've got 11. I've got 12 on order. But you pay for what you get. But
Yeah, that's true.
The Kuhn scale are very good models. Very, very good models.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's same thing here in the US with the manufacturers. If you want the really good stuff, you gotta pay up for it. I mean,
Yeah, but you got the Bachmann. The Bachmann Class 37s were the best ones you could ever buy. Now, Akira Scale is bringing out, I've ordered 6, the Class 37s. We'll wait and see what they're like. then we can say what they're like, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
the tankers are there by Cooler Scale, and they're quality. The quality. Details fantastic. You know,
Yeah,
very, very good.
people have been saying that Bachmann UK locomotives are actually really good. But
The
when it
Bachmanns-
comes there,
Yeah, the
when it comes
Bachmanns are
to
good, but they're not as good as Cooler Scale, which
Yeah.
is an old company. You know,
but usually here in the U.S., when it comes to their U.S. type locomotives, they're kind of hit and miss. Some of them are really good, and some of them are kind of just I mean,
what's happened to Alan? What happened to him?
I've got a Bachmann 484, the Southern Pacific Daylight 4449, and it's a model that dates back to the early 2000s, and it's a really good running engine. And I've got a 282 Mikado that's it's an okay runner. It's the pulling power is kind of a little bit on the anemic side with it, but it's an all right runner. And then I've had kind of some various diesel locomotives that are they're just kind of okay. They're not horrible, but they're not really that great either.
So I'm just watching this in there because I put the light on, different color lights, and I'm watching to see which is the best light, the best detail. And I noticed it's actually blue, because you mentioned that earlier on. The blue
Yeah,
color,
that
it makes it more sharper color.
well, when you kind of had that kind of light blue light going, it kind of made it look like moonlight, like when the train runs at night.
purple,
I'll
red.
wait till it kind of cycles back around. Right there.
There's blue coming up there.
Yeah,
Red,
it kind of looks like moonlight. It looks really, really good.
I need to change the cycle down a bit lower. Then do a video to see what's about. But notice, when you look at this now going across, the sharper, no, there, or there. Do you know what I mean? The difference in the color to see what makes your video better. You see the difference in the color? How it makes the 37 the Phoenix. That's not good. That's all. Need to change the cycle so it's slower. And you can actually I don't know. Anyway, Randolph, I'm gonna actually give it a good night now.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it. And like I said, sorry about what happened earlier. Hopefully next time I'll be a little more rested. So
Was it a eventful night?
yeah, that I probably shouldn't have come on when I was wore out and tired, but I just kind of wanted to drop in and say hey to you guys, but I didn't mean to go sleep on you. So
now it's gonna go on YouTube now, and you fell asleep on it.
yeah, that's the first time I've ever fell asleep on a live stream.
I've been watching TV since 6 o'clock at night, and I've got only tea in a bit, and I fell asleep. And I wake at 7:30 o'clock. God, what's happened? What's happened?
That's what I get for not getting much sleep. So, but no, I appreciate you guys letting me come on and everything. Let me show off these cool new engines. So, hopefully next time things will be a little warmer on the front porch and we can actually run these guys.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Seriously.
Hey man, I appreciate it. You guys got some killer trains over there.
It's a pleasure, seriously. Every time you come onto my stream and think, wow, the guy's back here again. It's like as you know, I get lots of people coming to my stream, enjoy it. And I would like one night we could say like the first Thursday overnight. 10 of us get in and yap together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally understand.
I think it'd be really good. 10 of us all come on, all live
Oh,
stream,
that'd be great.
all talk together in one big box.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
And
I
you
think
know,
we should do it. I think we should do it on the 1st of February because February is the best month of the year because it's my birthday.
yeah, like I said, hopefully it'll be warm enough. I can be out there running trains myself, assuming I'm not at work, of course. But then again, if I'm at work and I'm sitting waiting on trains, maybe you guys can get to see what our trains over here stateside are like. So
I enjoy watching the stateside because we never see any of that.
yeah,
Never see any of it. And like you see all the English stuff, but we don't get to see the stateside.
yeah.
Because you
Well, what's
can have
neat?
both.
Yeah, what's neat about where I work, the place where the vans are actually based out of is actually a crew change point for BNSF. It's technically the halfway point of the Thayer subdivision, hence the town's name Thayer, hence the name of the line. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to catch a few trains there once in a while because you're right up next to the tracks. You get some pretty good shots there. Just assuming there's not too many cars sitting there.
Yeah, no problem, Mark. Anyway, Randolph, I'm going to say good night to you now.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And when I'm on Thursday, I may be almost. Don't think I'll be on. Yeah, you could do it. Do it Monday. Live stream overnight. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, be on tomorrow night about 9 o'clock again. And I've done
I'll,
3 nights in a row. I've done 3 nights in a row now. So we'll be
I'll
back
try
on
to catch
again.
you guys in.
We'll be back on tomorrow night, 9 or 8 o'clock. So hopefully you can join me again.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah.
No problem, Randolph. Good night, mate. Good night.
Yep. Thanks, sir. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Wow, everybody. There you are. That's my 3rd night live stream. We can do it again tomorrow night. And hopefully, let me get more people in. And we'll do something different. This is the night scene with a flashing different colour lights. And we'll do it again tomorrow. I'll put these on. We can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We can't do Friday because Anthony's on those. And I'm not going to do a live stream after 1 o'clock. So thank you very much for everybody who's turned up tonight. It's been really, really good. I've enjoyed it. And we'll do something different tomorrow night. I think it will be 8 o'clock tomorrow night or something. I don't know who's streaming yet. So if you know anybody who's streaming, tell me and I won't interfere with Ashley. I'll follow after them. So let's have a chat and we'll do it again tomorrow night. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.